Mercury retrograde in Taurus is coming up soon, guys. This retrograde is going to happen on April 21st of this year. So, what I need you guys to do for your reading for what's going to be going on with you in Mercury retrograde is just pick one of the two beautiful carved animal stones. You can go with either the frog or the swan, whichever one really calls out to you the most. I will have timestamps down below in the description for you guys, and when you're ready, just click on one of the timestamps and we can get started with your reading. So we're going to get started with the froggy. So this is for those of you who are drawn to this beautiful frog. For those of you curious to know what crystal this is, this froggy is carved out of onyx. Very beautiful. I love how cute it is. So we're going to put froggy over there. And here's what came up for you guys, those of you drawn to the frog, for what Mercury retrograde in Taurus is going to have going on for you guys. So what I'm getting here, guys, is that be ready to deal with a lot of situations and possibly even people who are really going to just be pushing your buttons and really testing your patience. For some reason, a lot of individuals are going to view you as competition, or someone is going to be so darn eager to try to take something that's yours that they are going to try to do what they can to compete with you to get it. It's really sad that someone here is not understanding that there's enough blessings for all of us to go around, but there's that. Also, you need to make sure you're very attentive when it comes to not overscheduling yourself and not giving yourself too much to deal with. I feel for many of you, if you're not careful with how much work you do and all the plans you make, you will be having a lot of burnouts. And if that isn't taken seriously, a lot of you can even end up having some really nasty mental breakdowns. And nobody wants you guys to go through that. I know you guys don't want to go through that. So please make sure that you are giving yourself time to rest, time to recharge your social battery. If you just need time to yourself, to take a nap, to relax, I feel like many of you have really not been getting the rest that you need, so you need to really stay on top of giving yourself that when Mercury retrograde happens. It's not all bad though, guys. Like, other than people wanting to compete with you for whatever weird reason, and the fact of you just need to make sure you don't keep getting overwhelmed to the point where you end up having that mental breakdown, some sort of surprise will be happening for you during the Mercury retrograde, though. Some of you actually might be making some sort of new friend during Mercury retrograde. Some of you actually might even start a partnership. Like, this could be either you guys are going to get proposed to, there's going to be a wedding happening in April. It could even be the thing of a business partnership happening. Either way, some sort of new surprise is going to happen. It may not even be relationship related. It could even be something of, oh, hey, you got some sort of great abundance in the mail, some sort of good news happened to the family. Whatever the case is, some sort of good news, a good surprise will happen during Mercury retrograde. Also, again, like I said, this is, because as you can see here, guys, with this, it's so cute. I love this. This is so cute. But it's letting me know that you guys will be having a lot of bonding moments with a certain someone during the Mercury retrograde. Now, this could be you and your partner who you are romantically involved with, or it could just be much needed bonding time with a friend or a family member that you may not have gotten much time with. So there's going to be a lot of that, and a lot of those times are just very much needed because they really help make life more enjoyable. And it's just nice to enjoy life knowing you have good company. But that's really all that I'm getting for you guys for what's coming up for you in Mercury retrograde in Taurus. So again, make sure you guys don't get so overwhelmed. Really be... Okay, never mind. Some of you actually need to, because for some reason I'm getting something about car keys coming up here. It might help if you guys have a set place to put your car keys, or make sure you know where they are at all times. Some of you, it's either you're going to lose your car keys easily if you're not careful, or the battery to your car keys might be about to kick it soon. So yeah, just be very attentive to your car keys. Make sure you don't lose them. Just have a specific place for them. Be it, have a specific place for them in your home, and even either in your purse or in your pocket, so you know where it will be at all times. Also, yeah, make sure the battery isn't going to die in your car keys either, because, yeah, can't really go where you need to go if the battery to your key is dead. So, yeah, just beware of car keys either dying or going missing. Okay, and yeah, now that's all that I'm getting for your guys' reading for Mercury retrograde. So I hope that this has helped, so that way you guys can better prepare yourselves for Mercury retrograde. Hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. This is for those of you who are drawn to this beautiful swan that is carved out of the onyx crystal. So, let's get into your guys' reading for Mercury retrograde, happening April 21st, that will be in the sign of Taurus. So, what I'm getting here for you guys, we'll get the not so good stuff out of the way first, and then we'll move into the better news. Then that way it's a thing of where I get the not so pleasant stuff out of the way, so that way we don't have to worry about or deal with it then. So, fair warning, during Mercury retrograde, unfortunately there are going to be a few very chit-chatty gossipers. I'm really feeling like there's a female energy in particular that is very insistent on trying to ruin your guys' reputation. Now this is somebody you either had a not so good fallout with, or this is just someone who is extremely intimidated by you or just very jealous of you. But they're very insisting on trying to just make you look like this bad, terrible person, and they're even going to the extreme and just trying to make up stuff about you that just is not even true at all. Like, just, they're making up absolutely absurd stories about you. Like I said, they're being ridiculous with trying to ruin your reputation. Also, beware of individuals who are honestly energy vampires. Now, these individuals are people who you'll be in a good mood, your day's going great, and then they come around because these people insist on just saying and doing the most terrible things that you just look at them and go, how can you think saying and doing that is okay? How? Just how? Unfortunately, these people are going to be in the mood to especially bug the heck out of you during Mercury retrograde. Especially if they see you're in a good mood, like they might even chase you down to make sure that they're ruining your mood. Energy vampires do that. If they especially see you're in a good mood, they will straight up ruin it, because that's how they get their power and their energy. Basically, it's what they live for. They live for just ruining your good mood and just draining the life out of you, which is why being around those people feels so darn draining, is because they're energy vampires. It's what they strive to do. It's what they live for. Just a fair warning, there's going to be a lot of those individuals being dealt with. Another warning, don't be surprised if the Postal Service tries to do you guys dirty. Don't be surprised if your packages either take forever to get to you, or if they make the mistake of delivering them to the wrong place, Or you even get your package and the bags might have big old holes in them. The product you get is terribly destroyed, or the box is just a crushed up mess and by sheer miracle the product in it is untouched. Also, for those of you trying to buy clothes or shoes over the internet during the Mercury retrograde time, be very careful doing that. A lot could go wrong with that. You could either get something that's just way too small or way too big. Just really read on the measurements of what you're trying to get to make sure it will fit you, and make sure you really check the reviews, because you also don't want to buy something that ends up being absolute crap, like getting a pair of jeans that ends up just getting all ripped up, or getting a really nice shirt and it's just like, wow, this fabric is basically non-existent. It's so paper thin that just one stretch and now there's a big old hole in there. Just make sure you test all of that out, check all of that out, and like I said, beware of the Postal Service trying to do you guys dirty. Now let's get into the good stuff. Mercury retrograde time is very much self-care time. This is very much the time where, for those of you who really want to just do better when it comes to self-care to help you look and feel good, this will be the time to do that. For those of you who have been wanting to try like facial massages, I don't know if you guys, I can't remember its name, but for those of you who may not know, there's those things where they're like kind of crystal heart shape and you put them under your eyes, and it helps with like dark circles and eye puffiness as well. A lot of you, this is the green light to do that. Do stuff for facial massages. Some of you might even need to change your skincare routine, meaning you need to change your soaps that you're using, or it might just be time to even change what facial moisturizer you're using, because it may just not be working for you anymore like it used to, or there's just something better out there that you need to go and find. But guys, even with all the crazy going on, from the Postal Service doing you dirty to dealing with the gossip and dealing with the freaking energy vampires, fair warning, some of you, oh boy, beware. Some of you, a female actually may be starting to start drama with you. Now this could be somebody who claims to be a close friend. This could even be, for those of you who have toxic mamas, fair warning, your toxic mamas might be out for that drama surge. Fair freaking warning. Even with all that going on, just trust that things will still work out in your favor. Don't let the bad stuff ruin the good things coming your way. Especially since, for many of you, some sort of good news will happen. And there's also more good news to come for you guys. For a lot of you who have been working really hard on achieving a certain goal, or if there is a goal that you're going to have in mind during Mercury retrograde, you will be accomplishing that said goal. Not only that, but this is also going to be a time where you guys will be getting positive attention as well. Some of you guys will actually be getting the royal treatment, and a lot of you, again, with this self-care talk here, will be going through a great glow up. Many of you, it's even going to be a style change, and my word, are you guys going to be looking good, that's for sure, and you will get positive attention about that. So, again, even with the negative and annoying stuff going on, don't let it distract you, and don't let it ruin all of the good that is still going to come your way. That's the thing about literally all retrogrades, literally about life itself. There's going to be both the good and the bad. You just can't let the bad win and ruin the good stuff happening for you. Also, you guys are going to be having a major diet change during Mercury retrograde. And this diet change is actually going to be really, really great for you guys too. Because mainly it's going to be like craving, basically. Like you're going to be craving this diet change. And by all means, indulge in it. Indulge in what makes you feel and look good. Indulge in self-care and foods that help you look and feel good. As long as you feel happy and you feel healthy, that is really all that matters. And that's really all that I'm getting for you guys for this reading, so I hope it helps. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.